As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss MERIGOLD.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We are in Novigrad. Looks beautiful. I'm very happy to be here. But alas, Triss is not around. So we ran into these guys that were looting all of her stuff. And we eventually got out of them that there's these entrances to these sewers underground, which is where they think maybe the mages are hiding, because there's this kind of call out for all these mages right now. We came in and we saw a mage from previous experiences getting burned at the stake, and then also a Doppler getting burned at the stake. So pretty sad stuff. But now we can either look for thieves on the main square or talk with beggars about the king of beggars. So, I mean, personally, I'd like to see if we could do both. There's also a lot of really cool merchants. What's this now?
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch.
Subtle. Subtle. Okay.
I've been robbed! Thief!
Oh, he caught on to it pretty quickly. So hold on, if we were to follow him...
Come closer, don't be shy.
Did they run down here? I think that was the guy that just got robbed and he maybe gave up. Okay. Well, it's not like that's going to be the only thief.
Right one. Take a gander over.
Let's have a little chat with some of these beggars.
Eat at the Kingfisher, you'll sort it.
Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, another one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything?
I think you know more than let on.
I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
Looking for Putrid Grove?
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, that's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Oh, okay, that was, that worked out great, obviously. Fantastic start. Since we're over here, let's see what this is all about.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
We don't need to really prove ourselves, but maybe just intimidate them.
For a relic, I'm pretty darn good with a sword. Know a cut where you'd bleed to death before you hit the ground. Run out of things to say? Good.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth. Would holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Hey, that'll do. Okay, well, I wonder what the alternative was.
Why would a witcher come here?
Oh great, now he's gonna spread that question to everybody.
Help a poor fellow out.
So there's a lot of merchants in this area that I would really like to check out, but... Do we have... Okay, perhaps there's...
Damnation.
Some thieves here or something?
Indian customer will see right away up best deals this side of the pond. Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today?
Best deal around. One for the price.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angrin early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Huh. I mean, I've got some extra coin to spare. Believe it or not, it's the first time I can ever say that.
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
You're kidding.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Oh no, you know.
Help a poor fella out.
Come closer.
You just scraped me for 30 coin.
Find I've everything.
That's all that happened there. Maybe should have got the commitment first.
Eternal
Oh yeah.
Arms for the poor.
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. My mind, thorough addled.
You been addled long, your mind?
Been like this long? Addled?
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger. See that? Me indicating.
What? Yeah, you're in perfect health,
Healthy as a
absolutely.
horse as far as I can tell.
Priests of look, medics, herbalists. All claimed I'm bewildered.
Well, they're wrong.
Matters little either way. Folk are generous to me. They enjoy watching me point. Like this. There. There.
What?
You're happy. That's what counts.
I am. When folk ask me the way, I like that most, because I can point. Like this. There. Ah. Because I know my way around the city. Oh, do I ever.
So you gotta know where the Putrid Grove is, right?
Yeah, just
I
point.
certainly do. It's where I live. Over the, there. There. That way.
That-a-way. Meaning where?
In Lace Halls. There's this alley, past the gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course, unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets. Might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen, the old sow's farrowed piglets.
The old
See?
sow's pharaoh
Thanks for your
piglets. Well, I think we've done it. All right, Roach, I'm gonna leave you here. Now, I don't suppose... Yeah, we're gonna have to go around. The old sow's pharaoh piglets. Let's remember that. Shady individual. Oh, look, there, everyone's shady. Triss, Marigold, Witch, and Harlot is wanted for practice of black magic and conspiracy against the crown. Information leading to her capture will be rewarded.
Our world will burn! Burn in the eternal fire!
Who's calling me? Somebody's calling me from beyond here.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
What do you got
Doing
back
some
there?
sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worm's been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard
Yeah,
this
well.
place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Good news is we know it.
Old sow's farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove, brother.
The Alley of Miscreants. So we do have sorceresses in here.
It's hatred for all those sons that keeps me alive. Witcher?
Get my arse
Wasn't supposed to rain.
Was it this person that was maybe calling for a witcher?
What are you offering?
I don't think so. Is there anything in here? Oh, look at this. They're Arcanian saddlebags. Very pricey, but pretty awesome, actually. Let's grab those.
See you.
So the ones we currently have, I believe, are 90 or 70. Oh, way better. That's huge. Okay. This is a little bit unrelated, but apparently I did some dismantling incorrectly or something in a recent episode, and I ended up losing some of the runes, but I'm pretty sure I dismantled them, but I wonder if maybe because I dismantled them at an armorer and not a blacksmith, that maybe that caused the problem, unless I did just something completely wrong. But I'm gonna pay real close attention next time that I do it to see.
Convince those knaves in the city council that
Nice of her.
Good. More and more people.
About time we made
Triss!
something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey,
Wow.
Triss.
It's been a while.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Okay, so he knew we were here.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove, ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
What would you rather we call it?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
So what is it that you're looking for exactly?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two
Are you related
alone,
to the Baron?
because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt,
Yeah,
I
you
have
can
a lot
almost
of things
taste the
to take
tension.
care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
So I'm pretty sure that this is Triss's new alternative look. It's a little bit
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping you to
unsettling in
survive,
this
Act.
environment.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss
Definitely
Merigold
hard to
would be
blend
looking
in.
for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
All right, let's see what you're dealing with, Triss. Give me the tour.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There
So
are
you haven't seen
witnesses,
her.
Evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Well, that's kind of why I'm here. I don't know the answer to that question. I can see her wearing... I don't know why I'm so concerned about what she's wearing, but, I mean, she's trying to blend in. She's not really blending in this scenario. I do think that I'll probably switch out to the regular look of Triss, whatever that is, and then maybe if she ends up somewhere, like, fancy, then we'll throw on the half dress. But I should probably be checking out all this stuff. Free food and drink.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Yeah. I know what I'm here for.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Guess we're getting into the sewers another way. Okay, before we do that, however, Klug, you've got a ton of stuff here. Pearls of the North, Oxenfurt. We may have read that already, but we'll check it out. Toussaint, a duchy out of tales of fantasy and wonder. We've read about Toussaint in the past, but don't know if that's related. Do it yourself, we've certainly read a few times.
Well, we're lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Gnomish Prankings, I believe we've also read. I really wish that they would implement... Okay, there, Axisine just got buffed because of the Basilisk decoction. So, I don't know exactly what time it got buffed, but it's not the 7 p.m. like I originally thought. Perhaps it's 6 p.m. What shall become of Temeria? There's a lot. He's got a lot of the same books. And I gotta admit, I'm relatively impressed with their usage of their square footage. Like, these are tiny places, but they stack everything, and they can fit quite a bit in these little places. So we'll check out the books a little bit later. I think for now we're good to go. You ready,
Well.
Triss? Let's do it. Secret passage with your Witcher senses, yeah. Got something. What exactly is down here?
What now, you piece of filth?
Typical. Whoa! Okay, so
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
okay, we've got some Bernard breastplates, swordsman's boots. Let's take a look here. It's not bad. It's the heavy armor. We also have some better boots that are medium armor. Adrenaline point gain, a little bit of higher resistances, higher poison damage, or poison resistance. I think we're gonna switch those out. I am in favor of everything being consistent in terms of look, but... Okay, let's investigate here. You know what I should do? It's gonna waste our Axie a little bit, but... maybe not. Let's keep the bonus. I was gonna meditate a bit, but... Oh, look, a loose brick.
Free city of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating
she understands
mages,
the politics.
confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control... Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing.
How did I know she wasn't
Water's
gonna
thick
jump
with
in?
pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
I have been slightly concerned about my complexion lately, so... Let's get in here. I see a couple of things underneath. Thankfully, none of them are trying to attack me. For once. Enhanced Draconid oil, thank you very much. Silverton sword, Optima Matter. A leather sack, there we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, 34 armor piercing compared to the critical hit chance and damage bonus. I really think that this Tyr Tok'er blade is great. I really think it's great. I don't know if it's gonna last us, like, it's not gonna last us forever, obviously, but I like that style where you get the enhanced critical chance and then the critical damage bonus is, like, significant. I'm probably just covered in slime.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few
Yeah,
fish,
thanks for joining me.
rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
That's a new one.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Ah!
Strumpet. Excuse me, everyone. I'm following the inconspicuous rich lady. We've got the fish market. Looks like we've got an armorer over there.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Well...
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Well, just to make sure we're on the same page, how do you feel about paying half the
You're
advance?
a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher.
So are you.
Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
Thank you.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Okay, rat traps are in the warehouse. Use your witcher senses to guide you.
Oh!
Let's start over on this side. Do we have to... I guess around does not necessarily mean physically around, because she went right inside, so...
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this
Well, what about
incense,
just
then?
rats?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Okay, so let's just quickly review here. Finding secret here would be like searching for a needle in a burning haystack, or would clearly need some assistance. Old acquaintance, Triss MERIGOLD. So, okay. Rat traps it is. Anything to get us closer to getting some actual information here. Oh, here's an opening.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing,
Good
I'd starve to
observation.
death in this city.
Very keen observation. Okay, here we have another opening.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city, looking for rat shit. Jeez.
Sometimes we gotta do the dirty work. Here we go. It's all done, Triss.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
I have a bad feeling about this. Did you activate?
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Man, all the feels are coming back.
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that.
Well,
So,
we're on the same page.
Tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
Typical.
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
So, meet woman that we used to have relations with. She says, yeah, we're just friends, it's cool. Boom, immediately into the other woman. There's no possible good answer here.
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
We're being manipulated already.
Well, well.
There you go, Brandon.
Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't
You're
have the
kidding
heart
me.
to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This
I should have taken all the money up front.
Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay
You're
out
gonna
of it.
regret this.
We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? I'm afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Oh yeah, okay.
For a bruising. Come on, come close.
So we've got witch hunters. This is just bad news. So we have multiple copies of these books. Pearls of the North Oxenford is one that we can probably read later. But let's go Hangman's Venom. Damn it! Okay, I better be a little bit more careful here. Ho ho!
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and tread it like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
We definitely knew something was off, Triss. And that confirms it. Okay. So, now we're definitely gonna have to meditate for a second here. And let's go ahead and chow down on some of the food that we have instead of going through our potions. Now, we're gonna have to leave, go find this Brandon, and who knows what else after that. I think what I'll do here is read through the book that we picked up, and then we can go from there. It was it was about Oxenfurt. One thing I really hope that they implement in a future patch is being able to sort these a little bit differently. because the way that it's currently done is a bit archaic. Obviously, I do keep all of the books that I have, and that's just a thing that I won't be able to get over. But yeah. So, okay, here it is. Pearls of the North, Oxenfurt. It's a gem snuggling into the bosom of the Pontar to the east of Novigrad, a cradle erected upon Redanian soil, nurturing the greatest minds not only of that kingdom, but of all the North. To walk its hallowed academy's halls is to embark on a journey through learning, from the finest points of philosophy to the grandest strokes of art, with stops made to admire architecture and dissect medicine along the way. Peer to either side and you'll spy fellow travelers in your pilgrimage of learning, the students. They throng Oxenfurt's streets, lending it an indelible imprint of youth that can be felt the moment you pass through its gates. Dormitories stand cheek by jowl, booksellers hawk used tomes on every corner, and under every tree fresh faces debate poetry with passion. Yet youth is not all slate and compass, and the young here shirk none of its other typical pastimes. Raucous and merry are the city streets, both by day and even more so by night. Though the city councilors have forbidden the sale of alcohol after dusk, no one seems eager to enforce this with stricture, and wisely so, for any loss of sleep is more than made up for by the gains, profits to fatten its innkeeper's pockets, and the late-night croning of troubadours to enrich its soul. As for its architecture, of particular note are the recently renovated elven aqueducts used to clean the city's sewers. They stand as witness to the city's innovative spirit, and you will not find their like in all the civilized world. Yet, dominating the town's architectural visage, like a glistening crown, is the complex of buildings that comprises the Oxenfurt Academy. Few today remember that these edifices constructed by the elves predate the city itself. It is the institution that named the city and not vice versa. Today, Oxenfurt Academy enjoys a reputation matched only by the Imperial Academy in Nilfgaard. Of greatest renown, the departments of alchemy, natural history, minstrelsy and poetry, medicine and herbology, engineering, and last but certainly not least, philosophy. Very cool. Okay, so we are going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to head out of here, presumably to find Brandon. But yeah, she got duped, and I'm a bit concerned that she fell for that, because Triss is usually quite a smart woman. And look, desperate times, desperate measures. So I'm not going to judge her too harshly here. And you know, I would expect that she doesn't do the same. So we should be good. Okay, guys, we'll see you very soon. Take care, and goodbye.